How to discipline yourself when you're lazy and unmotivated. There are moments when you know exactly what you should be doing, yet you don't move. You sit there feeling heavy, drained, and unmotivated. Tasks pile up, goals feel distant, and the longer you delay, the worse you feel about yourself. If you've ever called yourself lazy because of this, stop right there. You're not lazy. You're stuck in a pattern, and patterns can be changed. The truth is, everyone feels unmotivated at times. Even the most disciplined people you admire don't wake up excited every day. The difference is not how they feel. The difference is how they respond to that feeling. Discipline is not about being motivated. Discipline is about acting despite the lack of motivation. One of the biggest lies we've ever been taught is that we need to feel ready before we act. We wait for energy, confidence, or inspiration to show up. But waiting is what keeps you stuck. Action is what creates energy. Action is what builds confidence. Action is what slowly turns an unmotivated person into a disciplined one. When you feel lazy, it's usually because the task in front of you feels too big. Your brain sees effort, discomfort, or uncertainty, and immediately looks for escape. That escape often comes in the form of your phone, entertainment, or sleep. This isn't a character flaw. It's your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. But comfort is also what keeps you from growing. The first step to discipline is to make the task smaller, not easier. Smaller. Big goals create pressure, and pressure creates resistance. Resistance leads to procrastination. If you tell yourself you need to work for 2 hours, your brain pushes back. If you tell yourself you'll work for 5 minutes, your brain relaxes. Start with 5 minutes. Just 5. Open the book. Write 1 sentence. Do 1 push-up. Clean 1 small area. Small actions. Bypass resistance. And once you start, momentum often follows. Discipline doesn't begin with intensity. It begins with movement. Another reason you struggle with discipline is because you negotiate with your feelings. You wake up and ask yourself, do I feel like doing this today? That question gives your emotions control. Emotions are unpredictable. They change based on sleep, stress, and mood. Discipline grows when you stop asking how you feel and start focusing on what needs to be done. Decide in advance. Create routines. Same time, same place, same action. When something becomes a habit, it requires less mental effort. You don't rely on willpower every day. You rely on structure. Structure is what carries you on days when motivation disappears. Your environment also plays a huge role in discipline. If distractions are always around you, staying disciplined will feel like a constant battle. Discipline is not about having superhuman willpower. It's about designing your environment to support the behavior you want. If you want to focus, remove distractions. Put your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Clean your workspace. Prepare your tools in advance. Make the right choice easier than the wrong one. When your environment changes, your behavior follows. Energy is another piece people ignore. Many people think they're lazy when they're actually exhausted. Poor sleep, lack of movement, bad eating habits, and constant mental stimulation drain your energy. When energy is low, discipline feels impossible. You don't need a perfect lifestyle. You need the basics. Sleep better. Drink water. Move your body a little each day. When your energy improves, your ability to act improves too. Discipline is much easier when you're not running on empty. Self-trust is at the core of discipline. Every time you say you'll do something and don't do it, you weaken trust in yourself. Over time, this creates a belief that you can't rely on yourself. And when that belief forms, discipline feels pointless. The solution is to start keeping small promises. Don't promise yourself huge changes. Promise something small and doable, then follow through. Even a 10-minute commitment, completed daily, rebuilds self-trust. And self-trust makes discipline stronger. Stop labeling yourself as lazy or undisciplined. Labels become identities. Identities shape behavior. Instead, start seeing yourself as someone who shows up, even when it is uncomfortably. You don't need to prove it all at once. You prove it through consistent action. Discipline is not about being harsh with yourself. It's about respecting yourself enough to do what needs to be done. It's choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Comfort feels good now, but regret hurts later. Procrastination is often emotional. You avoid tasks because they make you feel bored, unsure, or afraid of failure. Discipline doesn't mean you won't feel these emotions. It means you don't let them control your actions. You can feel uncomfortable and still move forward. Tell yourself this: I don't need to feel motivated, I just need to begin. Beginning changes everything. Another important truth is that discipline grows when you act on bad days. Anyone can work when they feel inspired. Very few people can work when they feel tired, bored, or unmotivated. That's why discipline is rare, and that's why it's powerful. You don't need to transform your life overnight. That expectation alone can paralyze you. You need to be slightly better today than yesterday. Small progress, repeated daily, creates massive change over time. If you fall off track, don't quit. Reset. Missing one day is not failure. Quitting is. Discipline is built through consistency, not perfection. So here's your challenge. Today, do one thing you've been avoiding. Just one. Do it imperfectly if you have to. Do it tired. Do it unmotivated. But do it. If this video helped you, take a moment to like it. It helps this message reach more people who are struggling silently. Share it with someone who needs a push today, and comment below. What's one habit you're trying to build right now? And if you want more content that helps you build discipline, mental strength, and a life you're proud of, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Remember, tease, you don't need more motivation. You need more action. Discipline is built one small decision at a time, and your next decision starts right now.